Let's talk about strength training and specifically the benefits of incorporating strength training into your journey as an endurance athlete. This is a topic of controversy and there's a lot of polarized thinking. In fact, many people think there is no role of strength into the life of an endurance athlete, but I disagree. The old school thinking is endurance athletes only need to be strong enough to generate enough power or pace to go and do what they need to do on the bike or the run. So it's better to spend their time just focusing on endurance. Add to this that there isn't any really direct scientific knowledge that displays that strength training is going to be a direct link to reduce injury. The good news is there's been a real paradigm shift of understanding in the broad benefits of strength base over the last few years. I like athletes to look through a performance lens. In other words, I don't have them focus on incorporating strength just to reduce injury. That's not really a great, very inspiring way to think about it. Instead, I ask them to look through a performance lens of this is a performance enhancer. At a global level, incorporating strength and conditioning is going to help you become a better functioning human being. We are designed to move heavy things. We are designed to move, and we are equipped to do so. But so many of our jobs include sitting in a car, sitting at a desk, and other stuff that compromises our function. And by incorporating strength, we have a baseline antidote for that. It's also, secondly, and most importantly, going to improve our performance in endurance sports. So what's the role of incorporating strength over general athleticism? There are four main performance considerations and benefits for incorporating strength training into your program. The first is improved movement synchronization and coordination. Many endurance athletes have relatively limited awareness. Let's face it, if I take most athletes and ask them to take their finger and touch their nose, there's a good chance they're going to poke themselves in the eye. This isn't a good thing for skill acquisition or economy. So that getting a better awareness, or as I say, getting athletes in sync, is really going to help provide a platform of future development. The second component is strength is a gateway for improved skill acquisition and technique and economy. Endurance is an economy venture. We want to lower the cost of going over a certain distance or time, and strength is an important catalyst to help, from a musculoskeletal standpoint, improve that. The third element is motor recruitment. You have a lot of muscle fibers, and a certain percentage of those muscle fibers are available in the usable mix for endurance sport. By overloading those with strength and conditioning, we increase the number of fibers that are available in what we call the usable mix. So this has a couple of benefits for endurance athletes. The first is improved potential in power generation. We have a better chance to get fitter or faster. And second, we have more fibers available. So with the onset of fatigue, we can retain economy, we can retain form under fatigue. And the final component is that less inspiring but still critical component to consistency: injury prevention. I don't want you to mistake this as the golden key of strength, because injury ultimately happens for many reasons. It could be poor planning, a terrible training program, poor execution of that program, bad supporting habits, but there is little doubt that by incorporating strength and conditioning, that is one of the components that can help mitigate the risk of injury. And that's a really good thing. Beyond the physiology, strength itself will not make you faster or more powerful. And it stands alone, it's not going to make you a better endurance athlete. But instead, you have to realize that the bullseye of your training is always going to remain the endurance component: swimming, cycling, and running. The platform of strength will help you maximize that bullseye training. It's going to help you gain power and gain pace as a platform that you build the endurance work off. Performance comes out of consistency and remaining healthy, and a fundamental backbone of that to enable that, and the bonus of injury prevention, is strength training. So if you want to maximize your journey and improvement as an endurance athlete, a critical supplement to the bullseye training of swimming, cycling, and running is strength and conditioning. It has to occur from the start of the season all the way through to the last race of the year. Believe it. Take care.